All right. Trump, Biden. Trump and Biden. Isn't this going to be hilarious? Trump and Biden. These two jagoffs. Well, we're talking about the conviction because, look, questioning Trump's guilt is dangerous, according to Joe Biden. Now, I have my criticisms of Donald Trump, but I found this entire trial to be one big waste of time, one big nothing burger. So let's go and pull up this video here. Shout out to Turncoat Don. I wanted this at least to be a little bit humorous because it's funny. It is funny to me because Biden is acting holier than thou when that man has a treasure trove of scandals surrounding him.
Before I begin my remarks, I just want to say a few words about what happened yesterday in New York City. The American principle that no one is above the law was reaffirmed. Donald Trump was given every opportunity to defend himself. It was a state case, not a federal case, and it was heard by a jury of 12 citizens, 12 Americans, 12 people like you, like millions of Americans who served on juries. This jury is chosen the same way every jury in America is chosen. It was a process that Donald Trump's attorney was part of. The jury heard 5 weeks of evidence, 5 weeks. And after careful deliberation, the jury reached a unanimous verdict. They found Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony counts. Now he'll be given the opportunity, as he should, to appeal that decision just like everyone else has that opportunity. That's how the American system of justice works. And it's reckless, it's dangerous, it's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict. Our justice system has endured for nearly 250 years, and it literally is the cornerstone of America, our justice system. The justice system should be respected, and we should never allow anyone to tear it down. It's as simple as that. That's America. That's who we are. And that's who we'll always be, God willing.
Old man Biden, the old dog himself, and this is our dear leader. How did it come to this? How did it come to this? It never should have come to this. So I want to pull up this article here, and again, huge shout out to all of you watching right now, because we can never, ever, ever, ever let them do this to us again. So but also I hope all of you enjoyed, good old Turncoat Don putting in his 2 cents here. So let me go ahead and pull up this article here from RT, just to trigger the libs. Questioning Trump's guilt is dangerous. U.S. President Joe Biden has called on Americans to accept the guilty verdict handed down to his political rival, Donald Trump. Biden argued that his presidential predecessor was reckless and irresponsible to suggest that the trial was orchestrated by the White House. Well, gee, you guys have been doing everything you could, throwing anything at the wall to make sure to see it could stick, to try and prevent Trump from being on the ballot and being on the debate stage. Joe Biden was questioning whether or not, oh no, should we have him? Should I debate? Should I not? There was this whole mass movement of trying to kick Trump off the ballot, and all these trials that you're putting Trump through. I wonder when our fantastic U.S. senators and House representatives will go through the same thing. Oh, wait, they probably won't. Trump, currently the presumptive Republican nominee, challenged Biden in this November's presidential election, was found guilty on 34 counts of the same thing, falsifying business records. Again, same thing. Had to deal with that Papa corn star. Aha, almost caught you there, YouTube. New York prosecutors successfully argued that Trump concealed the payments made to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. By the way, again, this whole shebang around her, I really don't care, because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, putting Stormy Daniels up there, the situation in Georgia, or whatever other legal trouble, you do realize, Democrats, that this is going to galvanize Trump and his supporters. His supporters are more enthusiastic than ever to support Trump. Simple as that. This isn't open for negotiation. It's not open for a debate. I mean, how dumb? How dumb do these politicians have to be? And the answer is they are pretty dumb. I mean, I could care less about Stormy Daniels. Oh, Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels had to deal with this. Stormy Daniels also had a real corrupt lawyer, too, early on, okay? The American principle that no one is above the law is reaffirmed, Biden said on Friday. In his first public remarks since the conviction, Donald Trump was given every opportunity to defend himself. The president continued adding that Trump was judged by a jury of 12 citizens and can now appeal the conviction like anybody else. Trump has maintained that Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, a Democrat, brought the case on Biden's orders. The judge, Juan Merchan, whose family's fundraisers for Democrats was too conflicted to oversee the trial fairly. The former president also complained that the jury in New York, which overwhelmingly votes Democrat, would be inherently biased against him. He's not wrong there. They're in total conjunction with the White House, the Department of Justice. Trump told reporters outside his Trump Tower property earlier on Friday. This is all done by Biden and his people. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Trump said that he intends to appeal the scam judgment and called November's election the most important day in the history of our country. It is my honor to be doing this, but it's really unpleasant thing, to be honest, he said, reiterating that he considered the trial rigged. It's reckless. It's dangerous. It's irresponsible for anyone to say this was just rigged just because they don't like the verdict. Biden shot back. Asked after the speech whether Trump was right to call himself a political prisoner and blame Biden for his conviction, the president paused and said nothing and grinned at reporters. The Republican Party has described Biden's grin as pure evil. Yes. Biden turning back and just smiling. Doing a very grim smile. As far as I'm concerned, this whole trial was Trump as a distraction because do you want to know what was happening as soon as that verdict took place? INN covered it. RBN covered it. Due Dissidents covered it. Hardlands Media talked about it. Even that dog barking next door is talking about it too. And that is this. Biden gave the A-OK for Ukraine to shoot weapons, U.S. weapons, into Russia. That's kind of important. Like, what? Hey, World War III is knocking on our door. World War III is knocking on our door, and we're distracted about a trial that Trump. By the way, again, as Glenn Greenwald broke down, and we showed this video as well on our show, it's the same thing. This trial's a joke, and what I think Democrats were hoping were that Trump supporters would be, oh no, he's a felon. No, I am seeing the Uno reverse card. You have people who wouldn't even vote at all say, oh, now I'm definitely going to vote for Trump. This is the exact opposite effect. And I know what's going to happen with corporate media. Corporate media, they're going to be, if Trump gets elected into office, so many people, Rachel Maddow's probably salivating because she's like, oh, I'm going to get my views back up again. New boats don't buy themselves. These people, these unserious people, these vote blue no matter who people, they're like Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner. They hope someday to get him, but they never do. They're cartoonish. They're dumb. And if they really wanted to hold Trump accountable, like really go after him, do you want to know what that would mean also? It would mean every single politician in Washington, D.C. would also fall under that jurisdiction because everybody would need to be held accountable. But these politicians don't want that. Trump and his voter base were able to pull in $52 million this weekend just through campaign fundraising alone. Democrats, vote blue no matter who. Go ahead, give me the old propaganda. Why should I give a shit about this? And as far as I'm concerned, looking at this whole trial towards Trump, you just set the precedent now for future presidents to do what you did to Trump over and over again. This is how republics fall. This is how democracies fall. And I'm supposed to stick my neck out for the Democratic Party? No, not going to happen. Not ever. I know what I'm doing on election night. I'm voting independent and third party, and I'm cooking that nice steak dinner. That's the only thing I can control. And it would be look, hey, this is just me being mean. No political analysis, no thought into this whatsoever. A part of me is looking forward to seeing people melt down again and cry if Trump gets elected into the White House again. All right. It's because I want to see them cry again. The meltdowns were pure gold. And that was in 2016. Okay. with TikTok, Instagram, and social media now more prevalent than ever, we are going to see a lot of unhinged people out there. A lot of them crying and screaming into the camera. And all I'm going to be doing is sipping my wine, smoking a very good bowl, and saying, entertain me more, internet. Entertain me more.